Hello everyone, my name is Random1785 and in this video I got my RSGPB and it was on run 60, so that's cool. So yeah, it says run 59 on the top, but I forgot to update it. So yeah, there's a cave here and there's a room portal and that's just it. Since I'm playing no reset, I play this overworld anyways. And yeah, I got a gold block from this chest, which is actually pretty interesting. And I get some flint, so that's pretty cool. Nothing else really exists here, so I instead decide to go over to a tree. Now the previous run before this, I almost PB'd. I got like a 20 XX end enter, or no, a sub 20 end enter, and the dragon perched at 23 minutes. So I didn't PB that one. I was like, okay, I gotta make a comeback this run. So anyways, I get the gold. I use the gold block to make some gold tools, which in my opinion I think is a pretty good play. So I get these gold tools, and this way I'm able to cut down the tree faster and do a lot of things. So it's a pretty good play. I like that a lot. And after that, I decide to go over to the cave. You know, no messing around, just straight go into the cave. There's a bit of lava here, but I really don't mind. And I go into the cave to find there's literally no iron anywhere. I'm running 2 pieces of coal before realizing I don't need 2 pieces of coal. But I mined this way a bit, and I found another cave with iron in it. So yeah. So yeah, if you've ever like looked into caves before, you'll probably know that caves sometimes they will. If it ends like that, where there's like a hole in the wall, there's usually another cave after that, and I use this knowledge to find the cave. And I actually mined an iron with my gold pick, which actually doesn't drop the ore. That was a bit of an unfortunate time loss. Anyways, I found another end here, and I do the same thing I do last time to find another cave. So yeah, cave ends are just weird in Minecraft, but whatever. Anyways, I get my iron, and I go back over to the furnace. I take a flint and steel, and I do a bit of a misplay here. Normally when I play no reset, I would go get food at about now, but I forgot to do so. So that was a bit of an awkward mistake. Instead I just store it on my inventory and then I make myself an iron pick, which is also a mistake because I still need water from above. And yeah, I mean, it wasn't the smartest thing, but whatever. I still need like food, and I also need water, which 2 things that can calm us from going up, but it's not that much of a time loss. And I go ahead and kill some mobs.
There's pigs and stuff.
Now, since I'm like playing to like complete the run, I get a lot more food. Like if I knew that this would have been sub 20, I would have gotten a different amount of food. I would just kill all these sheep over here, and then we'll probably would have called it a day, because I don't need that much food. But since if you've seen this challenge before, you know that you sometimes get like 4 treasure bastions in a row, and if you run out of food at that point, you just get put in a really bad situation. So I decided just to get food. I usually get a lot more food than I usually need for the run, just in case like something like 4 treasures happens. So anyways, I see some pigs over here. Now pigs are really good food. They make you regen really quickly, so I get them. Also, I play this really well since I'm able to kill them while they're next to water. By pushing them into fire, my axe is charged. So yeah. This pig somehow survives on half a heart because the fire tick didn't do damage. And I thought the axe attack just didn't register at all or something, or that's like a weak attack. Fortunately, when I do end up killing this pig, the pork chop burns instantly, so that's unfortunate. I'm tempted to kill the chicken, but just inventory. Just a waste of inventory space because it's a chicken. Grab some dandelions in case I need to make stew. Again, I'm just playing because I need more food than usual. I didn't really expect this to be sub 20. So anyways, I light this pig on fire, kill it, and then I go back to my food. Or my iron, sorry. Overworld was played good for a no reset run, especially since like this is kind of fast. But for like if you're playing for sub 20, this is clearly not how you play for sub 20. Whatever. I go ahead and grab these 2 gold blocks, just in case, you know, classic presents itself. Just again, just playing for no reset. I mean, a lot of this is just played like suboptimally if you're actually speedrunning. Anyways, a zombie, a creeper, and a baby zombie somehow appear in my cave, so I just block it off. I still need a water bucket, unfortunately, but I am very smart, so I just dig straight up, and then I find water. Right, and yeah, at this point I just go down to lava level. Since the cave goes pretty deep, I decided to just dig down here using my gold pick. So yeah, since I have the spare gold, I decide to go ahead and make another gold pickaxe. I forgot to grab more wood, which is another thing that I usually do as for no reset, but whatever. Not much of a time loss. Anyways, I look around and see there's a huge sea counter this way, so I decided to dig this way. I somehow get a silverfish block, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I see water flows to my right, so I decided to dig that way. And yeah, as in, because water flows equals to cave. Cave usually goes to lava level, and if a cave goes below Y11, it naturally gets filled with lava. So I decided to go this way, and sure enough, I get lava pops, and I am quickly greeted by this lava pool. So yeah, from here I just build a very cool nether portal. And just like that, I'm entering the nether at 7.5 minutes. I spawn into this red biome, and since it takes a while for my PC to load all the entities, I decided to break a tree in the meantime with the remainder of my gold axe, just to get some more wood, because I forgot to get that in the overworld. Anyways, I get 17 logs, I'm pretty satisfied with it, and I go ahead and E-ray. Actually no, I make a bow first, and then I go and E-ray. So I have 158 entities, and I instantly look at the Bastion, so I decided to go this way and turn on entity culling for performance. Anyways, I make my way up here, and I see these piglins. Now, since I have classic gold, I decide to just trade it here for some reason. I don't know why. Probably could just get some pearls to like be a bit faster. Baby piglin is really annoying since they steal gold, so I punch it. And this is also a way to aggro all the piglins, so they go over to the hole over here. So anyways, I wait for this crossbow pig to come up, and I throw the gold in. While they're trading, I decide to look for terrain to go to the Bastion, and I peek over this ravine, and I see it. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. I run over back to my pigs, who are now finished trading, and I got one pearl trade and a bunch of other junk, but one pearl trade, so that's useful. And yeah, this is kind of, I don't know if this was a time save or a time loss, but whatever. I come up to this ravine over here, and I check if there's lava over here, if I can throw a pearl, and there isn't, so I just throw the pearl over to the Bastion. Cool. Before I enter the Bastion, however, I do a pretty good play, and I check for a fortress. So this way I can pearl hang out of the Bastion. It's pretty good time save because you don't have to walk out of the Bastion, you're instantly out. And I Pydar, and the fortress is in that direction. So I decide to throw a pearl that way. This is called a pearl hang, and basically I put my render distance on low, so the pearl's in an unloaded chunk. When I increase my render distance, that pearl can land. And I can just TP where it is. Anyways, I am here, and I think there's a housing, and it is indeed a housing. Anyways, I take some stuff from the chests. My inventory is a huge mess, and yeah, I throw away some random stuff just so my inventory isn't as cluttered, and I decide to since there are some piglets in the area and I just want some more piglins, I break a chest so I can do top-down housing. And I do get 2 piglins, I think, from this, which is pretty nice. And I do the, I don't know, the gold block variation that everybody does. And I see like 20 piglins over there while I was coming down, so that was pretty nice. 2 piglins drop down to this hole, which is pretty good. I sweep them, and I go and do a normal housing round.
I'm scared of something. know I lost a block.
Anyways, you can just hear all the piglins down here. And yeah, I set my difficulty easy, throw some gold so they don't attack me, and I make my way down. Set my difficulty to hard again, so more piglins can aggressively find their way over here, and I throw them the gold. And here I just do normal trades. Normally people here task overlap Pydar, but since I already know where the fort is with my Brittle Hang, I don't have to do such a thing. If that's an actual fort and I have terrain, this is a choose to run. And yeah, I kind of predicted it. So this is like 1123 Bastion, pretty good. And I throw the rest of my gold over here, and I block off the piglins.
Oh, hi.
Another piglin somehow appears out of nowhere, which is pretty funny. And I set up my loot hole, the place where I throw out garbage.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Throw the gold here, and I'm about to kill this dude, but this guy just runs straight into this hole over here, so I just burn the person. And this dude has so much armor, because they survive so many lava ticks, like holy moly. My inventory's a bit of a mess. And it's my pearls to find that I literally have none. I go over to loot this chest for no reason, since I already have 29 obby, or 24 obby. And I get even more obby, which I don't need. Anyways, at this point, I have everything I need. I have 1610 pearls. And since I know that this is probably good pace, I decided just to leave early. And I have all the fires I need. And I go ahead and make my way over to the fortress. So, pretty good, 1234 Bastion. It's like a 3-minute Bastion split. For me, it's pretty good. And I look around on my anti-fog to see if I can find the fort. I don't. And I'm really concerned it's the treasure Bastion. And if you watched 1785 runs before, you know that treasure bastions are everywhere. And I still don't see it. So I decided to pearl down over here. I don't have a lot of pearls, but it's still a decent amount. And I come over here, and I'm pretty much 18 chunks from the bastion at this point, and I still don't see the fort. So that means it's probably a treasure, since fortresses are huge, and they're usually like able to be visible, or it's in the direction. So I Pydar again to find where the spawner was, or is, and I find it's this way. So I increase my run distance and go that way. I still don't see it at this point. Actually, I don't think if you can see it. I didn't see it, so I don't know. But anyways, I pearl over here, and I E-ray, and I find there's 24 entities that way. So probably a treasure bastion. But I still don't see it, which is funny. But when I pearl over to this island over here, I see the fort.
No, it is.
So this is pretty much a 15-minute fortress, which is really lit. And I have 20 obby, by the way. Like, I had previous blinds or like paces way faster, but I have 20 obby, which allows me to I Spy basically. So it's really good. It's a huge time save. And I make my way over to a spawner. This is actually very surprising, since last run I had on the challenge, I got a sub 25. So like this is like back-to-back really pog pace. So this is kind of insane. Anyways, I build my exit portal. And I'm about to go through it where more blazes spawn, so I decided to kill them.
Okay. Stop.
I get mediocre rates, I think, on this run. I'm not too sure. But yeah, this portal here is a literal mess, and I can't chuck any of my items out. But anyways, 1502 blind, which is pretty good. And I go ahead and open Ninja Brain, which you should see in a sec. Oh, it's down there, never mind. And I do my perfect, or my double perfect travel. So, doing double perfect is, well, you should, but whatever. I'm not gonna explain it. Just watch a video on it. Anyways, I also add one to my ankle, since I kind of messed it up. But yeah, I look at the thing and it's all like 3 digits, which is incredible. So I throw it on the eye, and this one goes a bit better, and it's 100% 557 blocks, which I see and I'm like, holy moly.
How is that 557?
These are also terrible chords, by the way. They're like not even in the ring. No, they are in the ring, but they're terrible. And the fact that this is 557 blocks is just disgusting. That usually doesn't happen. I throw down the fire res on my feet just to be really safe. I don't throw in the portal because sometimes I just glitch. But yeah, so now I have 3 rods equivalent, and I know where the thingamajig is, so I don't need to get like 7 rods or anything. I usually play it safe for 1785 runs, but I really just don't need like an extra rod where I know exactly where the stronghold is. Anyways, I got 2 more rods, so now I have pretty much 10 Eyes of Ender. I need 12. And I quickly place bed to get more spawns, and a bunch of lava flows out of nowhere. So that was lit.
Oh goodness. Wait,
yeah, don't blaze bed and stealth biomes. Luckily, using my gravel, I'm able to just kind of get rid of all the lava pretty quickly.
Is that it? I think so.
And this blaze spawns behind the fences somehow, so that's cool. And it drops a rod. Now I actually have 12 Eyes of Ender when I check here. So I decided to just leave. That's cool.
Triangling 12.
Anyways, I go over to the angle, which is over here on this island, and I actually completely overestimate how much 557 blocks is in the nether, since I go over here and then I realize I'm too far.
84, negative, 84, negative 1.
So I go backwards. It takes me an embarrassing amount of time to try to find the chords, or whatever. I almost blind at 204. Luckily I'm smart and I realize it's 208. And I check, and it is indeed the correct chord. My heart is kind of pounding right now since this is juicer pace. And I quickly ignite the portal, and we are going to the stronghold. So now I'm like really like happy or whatever. I quickly do preemptive, which gives me the portal rooms that way. I found that the unspecified number doesn't really matter for me. Which is weird, but whatever. And this weird portal room exists, and it's a 4-eye. So that's cool.
4.
So yeah, I quickly fill in the end portal, and I enter the end at 18 minutes flat. So that's cool. And my PB at this point was 22:13, so I'm like, there's no way the dragon takes 4 minutes to perch. Keep in mind, last run I literally just entered the end about like 2 minutes before PB. Now I entered the end 4 minutes before PB, so that's cool. Imagine like back-to-back PB though, that would be really funny. But yeah, the first dragon just kind of sucked. But that was good because all that dragon RNG, or all that bad dragon RNG, got transferred to this run. Yeah. So I do normal half bow, except I just bow a few crystals, not all of them, and I misplaced an obsidian, which is really unfortunate. Just because of nerves, I'm like super nervous right now, and I'm just like, yeah, I get 6 beds, which I decided to just vibe with. I actually missed that crystal by a lot. And yeah, I'm just organizing my inventory here, and I'm going to shoot that crystal, and I see the dragon makes its way towards the fountain, and it actually turns in. Actually, no. Never mind. I'm like, that might be a perch, but it doesn't look like one. And then the dragon turns backwards. And then it snaps, and it perches, and I'm like, holy moly, I'm on sub 20 pace, and then it reverses, because why not? And I choked this one cycle pretty bad, just because I'm so nervous. But I do hit the 5+1, so that's cool. And I quickly blocked myself off so I can't die.
What the frick?
Oh my god.
What? What?
Oh my god, my stream didn't crash. I'm so glad. And yeah, I'm kind of in disbelief that I got to sub 20, which is pretty funny. So yeah, that was my sub 20 personal best in Minecraft. I think I can do way better than this. I mean, this suit sucked, and I played it pretty well. So that's pretty cool. I think, like, I physically can sub 15 if I get the seed, if I reset, like, a lot, but whatever, I don't care. Yeah, I'm pretty proud. I'm actually really proud of how I played the seed. Like, other than a few small mistakes, I sub 20 this. Like, there's literally air in this overworld. That's pretty cool. But yeah, with that being said, hope you enjoyed the video. And, yeah, I will make run 42 to 60 on 1785 speedruns at some point. Hopefully, like, within the week. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.